Action stations.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target. All stations reporting the position of a strategic target. All stations requesting fire on the designated target. All stations concentrate fire on the target. Enemy battleship detected.
Yay, finally a fire. And yeah.
The ship is on fire! is on fire.
Hold on. I need the I win button.
Enemy battleship foundered. Our team is taking the lead.
Oh shit. There's his I win button. Hold on 1 second. Just gonna set this up. There, I think we're good. Okay, so let's play a Shine Horse since that's basically a Graf Spee, but it has 3 more guns and armor. So I'm really not liking this Graf Spee very much. These guns are too inaccurate. It's basically the same guns as the Shine Horse. You just get 3 less of them, and you get longer range torpedoes, less armor. I guess it turns a little quicker. It's the Shine Horse's guns on a cruiser that can get citadel like crazy, and you have to give a pretty big broadside to get all 6 guns firing. So it's a difficult ship to play, to say the least. And as of right now, I can't really have great matches. I mean, occasionally, I guess I do have a pretty good match, but I keep playing it more and more, trying to get good matches with it.
Battle starts. All stations, proceed to capture that area. All forces, capture that area. Much obliged. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Didn't realize that Amagi was backing up. Fired too quick. Okay. I don't really want to go this way, but is it just me or is that Amagi backing up really quick? I'm never gonna Citadel him. That doesn't mean we're not doing damage, so just keep going. I mean, I could set him on fire with high explosive, but I did 7,000 damage. He's just giving me a perfect broadside. Maybe I get really lucky and do get a Citadel. Doubt it, but you never know. Just trying to hit his back turrets, since he's not even trying to dodge. Oh, dispersion. It looked like they were going for it, but then no. Like, I would like to be shooting at the Sean horse, or the Sean horse. It's low. Come on. he's healing just enough to stay alive. Thank you, Mr. Iowa. Now I'm gonna risk getting Citadel by another Sean horse by avoiding the torpedoes that he's eventually going to fire. I mean, look, you ran into an island. Damn it, of course he took mine out. That's the downside of the Sean horse when you give a bit of a broadside. You get hit with high explosive, torpedo tubes get knocked out. Turbot's the same way. I can imagine the other tier 6 battleship the same way. I haven't got that one in a loot crate yet, so we'll see when they become fully unlocked. I mean, I'll probably have it pretty close to instant. I might be a little short on credits because I've just been buying a lot of ships that I kept telling myself that I'm gonna grind out the higher tiers and then I'll use the higher tiers to get credits for the lower tiers that I like playing. But it's taking me forever to get the credits for higher tier. So I'm like, screw it, I'll just get the ships now and I can play them, have fun. And turn that down. And it'll make the grind a little less painful when actually playing the ships that I want to play. Come on, I'm just barely nicking him. Whatever I'm doing to him, he can do to me. Just like that. I see why people fight over here now. You fight in the middle, you you get focused down. I think he's backing up. Or going away. Yeah, he's backing up. Problem with fighting over on a side like this is now, like, look how far I'm from the action once that one's dead, and that one's dead. We have to go through this channel with the Iowa. I feel like there would be more action if there was, I don't know, 12 ships? Just an idea.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Aye, aye, Captain.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Can't shoot him. Got one heal left. Might as well use it. At least I still have both my torpedo tubes. I was playing a match earlier in the turrets. I had both my torpedo tubes knocked out. I'm like, well, I feel kind of useless. Because everybody was... They kept hiding behind islands, but they were poking out and jumping between open spaces when I... And dispersion just kept saying, nope. So he's still sailing away. He's practicing for when he gets his Iowa. It's like 5,000 damage. I mean, the damage is slowly mounting up. So Scharnhorst isn't too bad. But once it starts getting focused down, it doesn't last long. And it doesn't take high explosive too well either. I'll be able to demonstrate with that Scharnhorst. I think he's gonna go full speed. Looks like it. 1,000, but I set him on fire. That looked like that hurt. Talking about him. Can we get the front on fire? Nope. Hippa, Iowa, and King George. So, that King George is dead. That King George is almost dead. Hipper's healthy. Iowa, a little above half. King George, quarter. Colorado. And is that it? Yeah. No problem.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Looks like he was slowing down. Maybe not. You can use your torpedo indicator to try and figure out how fast they're going if you're not sure. But you also gotta remember it's gonna change whether they're sailing towards or away from you, so you gotta kind of watch what they're doing. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, he's aiming at me. So while I'm firing high explosive at a Hipper, it actually kind of has weak armor, and these small caliber will do stuff like that. Well, small for battleship. But I have 9 of them. Keep that in mind. The Graf Spee has 6. I'm gonna keep saying that over and over. And the accuracy seems a little worse, but I think that's mostly down to the captains. Ooh, another fire. like the German captains, you can have a build towards accuracy, less dispersion, stuff like that. While like cruisers, they're kind of already accurate, so giving them much more than what they have, and ooh, two incapacitations and a fire. But yeah, giving them more would kind of make them overpowered. So the fact that Graf Spee has to have a cruiser captain with these kind of battleship guns, which they only really do well once they start, like the closer you get, then they start to really work well. You start to get multiple hits. And that's what you really want with these because they're smaller caliber. Wow, there went both his torpedo tubes. Like, I am messing this guy up. Just, yeah, shooting him at my leisure. I was missing, no problem. La 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 la. He disappeared. Okay. I'm going back on this side of the map. Ah, he's almost. Come on, really? I'm wondering why this Iowa wasn't losing HP. Because I wasn't paying attention to my map. Glad this Iowa can't shoot. Or aim. He can shoot really good, just can't aim. We could blame it on lag, maybe. I actually had that problem. It was weird because I would be aiming like at a good spot to get uh, to land shots on him, and it wasn't that it was like I didn't give enough lead or too much lead. It was that they were hitting behind and in front. But so I knew I had that good. It was just the speed I wasn't sure of. But yet my shells weren't. It was weird how they were going. Is what I'm trying to say. Like it felt a little odd. Like these shots, how they landed right there, they were actually landed behind it, or like right down in here, like I was aiming down here, or Hippa. I ain't done with you yet. God, that this guy hates me. Come on, I'm not gonna be able to kill him. Maybe if I was using armor piercing, but I mean, God, I was just wrecking it with high explosive. I'm like, yeah, let's keep this going. I probably would have got, or would have had a chance to get citadels at least with armor piercing. So yeah, I could have been doing better, maybe. Probably get overpens and bounces. These guns are small enough that certain angles on cruisers will bounce shots. Oh, he had 4 kills. No kills. Hey. Let's so I just bought the Nuremberg again. Let's go with Gunther. Oh, should I have camo? Nah. I forgot the detection of this ship without camo. So the last time I played this ship is when one of the turrets were kind of bugged out, and you had to like give a really big broadside, basically running away to get all your guns firing. That was the last time I played this ship. I grinded through that as quickly as I possibly could, and then I sold it for the the York. Or was it the York? Yeah, it's York. York is tier 6. And then not too long after that, they fixed it. And I was like, yeah, see, I knew it was a bug. But I was like, okay, I'll when I get back around to repurchasing ships, that'll be one that I'll do to see how much better it is now that turret's not uh, buggy. So let's see. First match in it. Dun, dun, dun. And no camo. Snipe to kill. Okay. Say insulator. Or insane or whatever. Insulator. Yeah, no. Atlanta. I probably shouldn't be sailing straight ahead, huh?
All stations requesting fire on the designated target. Attention, reporting the target position.
No. Oh, that could have hurt.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Atlanta, York, two Nurembergs, Moss. God damn. Okay, that wasn't that bad. It sounded worse. It's like I fully expected to see most of my HP gone there.
Much obliged, Commander.
Yeah. I was sailing pretty much straight. I mean, at first I was a little weird on what I was going to do, but oh yeah. So we lost our Aoba for their destroyer. Doesn't look to be going very fast. Oh, yep, he's stopping. See if he'll back up. No. So the Atlanta is shooting New Orleans.
Dash it all.
You switch targets? I think Atlanta can hurt this thing pretty good. Hey, he's firing at me. Crap. I really know that destroyer has to die, but
The ship is on fire.
let's see who lives. Yes, keep firing a high explosive. No!
All stations requesting fire from target.
I turned away too soon. Oh, gotcha. Think he has armor piercing loaded. If he doesn't, he can switch really quick. Those shouldn't hit me. Then again, he might have increased range. I think. Oh, I think he might have still had increased range on it.
All forces provide cover for that target. Attention, reporting the target position.
And yes, I know I was going slow. No one was really shooting at me, so it's like, I'm not in a bad spot. As long as no one's shooting at me.
Warship. Concentrate fire on the designated
They're kind of all behind. High explosive spam, go! No fires? Okay, there we go. So, got a yuck over there. Another two over here. Well, I survived. Actually, once I seen the first one coming around the corner, I didn't think I was going to survive. Was it the Nuremberg? Is it too much lead? Not enough. It's about right. A little more.
All stations requesting fire
Sure, right
from
about there.
designated target.
Nope, he's turning. Oh, maybe. Oh, barely. I wasn't sure when he was going to hit the island. Yeah, he's preoccupied there. See if he goes forward now. Yeah, he's slowing down. He's going forward. There's a fire. Two in a row. Ow. Please, somebody kill the Nuremberg. Knock something else out. Probably gun. This thing just keeps going. It's like the German Atlanta. Oh, there goes another gun. Can we save our New Orleans? Maybe. Maybe. Just gonna. Damn it. Sorry. Sorry. No. I set him on fire. but he put it out. Those times when you really need the shots to land and start a fire, like something goofy happens, like you turn just a little too much, or they happen to get behind the island just enough to mitigate like half the damage or something, and like no fire, or like there you set a fire but they instantly extinguish it. Wasn't the Nuremberg's turrets like off-centered? Maybe I'm thinking of the tier 4. Oh, I probably shouldn't go broadside. He's still firing armor piercing. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I reload quicker. Come on, one more. Cool. So this thing's pretty fun. Might have to actually do a review on this one. I can see me having some pretty good games with this. Definitely. Nope, that's the Graf Spee. 150 millimeters, so I mean, meh, 9.5% chance of fire. So we try out Karl von Muller, or Muller. I'm not sure how to say it with a German accent. I know how to say it with a Hungarian accent because actually, my wife is Hungarian, so I'm pretty sure he might be of Hungarian. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that because I really don't know uh, heritage and names and everything like that when it comes to Germans and Hungarian. I think we want to go maybe try high explosive or more chance for fire, maybe 12% at every 6 seconds. Let's actually put some camo on it. Yeah, I got those ones. Concealment 12 and 14.8. Yeah, there's another couple ships I bought too. Oh yeah, Queen Elizabeth, that was one. I mainly wanted to buy this one to compare it to the Warspite, because this one I just uh, grinded through as quickly as I could and then sold it to buy the King George. I think Andrew might be the way to go. Maybe get more AP damage, range. Actually, yeah, he's Destroyer. Jack of all trades. Yeah. I always got to keep going through these to remember which one is for what. Maybe we'll go for him. Queen Elizabeth isn't that quick to begin with, but take even more speed from her. It's like, maybe if the skill was up higher, the AP would be more viable. Because it would be, what, like, max upgrade would be 10%? Yeah, let's go with that. Battleship, don't need camo. Don't waste it on battleships. At least I don't. I like to use it for my destroyers and some of my cruisers. Shoot, I need to get something to drink. Hold on, and grab something to drink real quick.
Action stations.
It's quicker than I thought. Oh, my crap's all tangled up. Come on. This way, that way. Thank you. You unplug. Alright, I'm free. You are free to move around the cabin. Sort of. And I'm only going 3/4 speed. And there's stuff to shoot. Is it Atlanta? I'd like to shoot him. DeGrasse, yes, I'd like to shoot the DeGrasse. Queen Elizabeth. Not too much is in range, actually. Ooh, the York. Kinda, no, he's sailing out. Colorado, no. Atlanta, yes. There's the destroyer. The Jervis. Might have been. Yeah, it wasn't enough lead. Dispersion helped me on that one, kind of. And there goes our Nuremberg. Alright, so New Mexico, Queen Elizabeth. Yeah, broadside on, no problem. I missed Atlanta. Ooh, 7K, not bad. You see most of their team is over there, so actually we should probably try to push this. Yeah? The grass will be a little bit of trouble. Can I have my microphone muted? I did. God damn it. And the York's gonna go down.
Our team has taken the lead.
And this Queen Elizabeth is slow. I think I took off the, minus, what is it, like 7% or whatever to speed. I think so. Pretty sure. Just to get a chance to get a drink now. Now that I'm not all tangled up in my cords.
Much obliged. Many thanks.
That dispersion's not too bad.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Not too bad at all. Why is Atlanta not dead yet? As I say that.
Our victory is in sight.
Oh, he's backing up. Can we ninja the kill? I think he was right around that area. Got him!
We've destroyed an enemy.
Got
Victory
him!
is in sight.
And I'm capping. There's only one left though. That I'm probably never going to get a chance to shoot at. Well, time to break out the tea because it is time for some relaxing sailing. It's gonna take forever. Enjoy some scenery. Nice little village over there. Nice rock formations. There would be a detail that I would take these islands like beyond to the next level, I mean. Is if you can see birds flying in between them. And like little animals occasionally. Or like you go close to an island and seagulls might fly close. Could be a way to know if a ship is behind an island or not. You see a couple seagulls flying around in circles. I don't know if that actually happened with all the guns fired and everything. Seagulls are probably long gone. It would be cool to see some kind of wildlife on the islands, not just, trees and buildings, which looks cool, with ports and stuff like that. The attention to detail is great, but you can go even more and have birds, or even somehow people, or give the impression that people are there, like a smoke coming out of a smokestack, or a chimney, I mean. Maybe in like a random part of an island that's kind of thick with jungle. You see like a little smoke just coming up and maybe like a small glow someone's camping. See, I have ideas. Wargaming should hire me. La la la. You know, we actually killed them all pretty quick. Well, I should say my team killed them all pretty quick. I got 1 kill. Look at this. I've been sailing for like at least 5 minutes. Look how far I've gotten. Like, I haven't turned. Seagulls start collecting around as they become less and less farther I get away from islands. Maybe it'd be like in a big area, so not to give away the exact position. Like it would be something like RPF or RFP. Isn't it like radar position find or something like that? Just have it built into the game and be in the form of seagulls. Kinda. Where? What is it? It's a Fuso. Like the fact that I might be able to shoot at him is kind of surprising right now. I mean, we're down to 2 minutes 50 seconds, but like he's behind this island. He's probably gonna either pop out there or there because he's backing up. But oh, hello. Let's see what happens. We will play the RNG roulette, Russian roulette with RNG. Not too bad. Ooh, who hit him? Must have been the Fuso. It's only other one in range. That looked like the Sean horse. Come on! Just one good hit. Come on! Shatter. I deserve the kill. Not really. The fact that I came all the way across the map to do this. No, fuck you, mine, mine. Get him, get it, get it, get it. Come on. Come on, come on. There we go.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
She's doing RNG's like, nope. Bounce, shatter. Dispersion goes somewhere, not hitting the ship. I just play Warspite for comparison. So I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to stream. Probably about an hour or so. It depends on, one, how long I can play, and two, when the wife gets off work, because I'm a ride, so I have to go pick her up. And we'll say that's a good time to end the stream, and then I'll come home and go to bed. Get up tomorrow and think about streaming sometime tomorrow. Just not sure when. Maybe, I don't know, hour or so after I get up. Maybe. I might wait until a little later in the evening. Kabuki, Fuso, Colorado, Pensacola, Eisenhower, the Bayern, the Bayern, Teir. So I've always liked the Warspite. Warspite's fun. Sometimes the dispersion's kind of crazy, and the range is not as good as a Queen Elizabeth. Wait, so this basically is a Queen Elizabeth. It's just a kind of like a unupgraded, but somehow better than the Queen Elizabeth. Speaking of which, those guns hurt. So, yeah, that works. Got the Nagato, the Bayern, and the Fubuki. That explosive would be better for this. Oh crap, that's an island. Who put that there? Did I make it? Yeah, it's looking like maybe. Nope, not quite. Don't get stuck. Thank you. Yeah, you're not firing torpedoes at me. I think he's dead. So can we hit this German ship? Is he backing up? Or going... He is backing up. Or you get hits like that. It's like, that looked like a good solid hit and should have been some damage, but nope. They got behind us. Sharney, Nuremberg, and Elba. Sean Horse isn't paying attention, neither am I. Yeah, screw it, let's run into the island for a second time. Because I can't make up my mind which way I want to go. Still not looking. So I might be able to get all my guns going. Or pointed at him. Still not looking. Backing up. Not bad. Pretty decent. I'd say it's kind of the low end for Warspite, but at the same time, it's typical. Like, that happens. Now I got his attention. Nope. Oh, he's turning in. I thought he'd turn out. I don't think it would have mattered. There you go. Damn. Yo. Might fire about the same time I do. Turn. My explosive. Wait. Ow. Now these turrets take absolutely forever to turn. That sucks. Torpedoes. $1,700. Meh. Let's actually turn around. He's aiming at me, but I'm willing to take my chances. Yeah, acceptable. For now. Wait till you actually citadels me, but the closer he gets, kind of the better his chances. Here we go, fire! And my secondaries. Secondaries on the war spite aren't too bad. See, they're scoring some hits, but they're not really doing damage. So I don't... Well, never mind. As I say, I don't want to get much closer because I don't want to get torpedoed. I was going to turn this way. We'll go this way anyway. Go this way anywho. So the team's actually pretty spread out. Got me over here by sea, got that battleship way over there. What's a Fubuki doing? And a cap. Gnei's an hour. Pushing. An unfair battle. Unfair fight. Yeah, we'll go ahead and heal. Where's this destroyer? Got high explosive loaded, and I'm spotted. There he is. Yeah. 2 incapacitations and 1 fire, but whatever it was, he instantly repaired it, so. Crap. Our Fubuki does not look to be aware of that that has sonar. Crap. Right when I got reloaded. That's why the Fubuki's actually in his smoke and he's still spotted, because that destroyer has a sonar going. Or is he still spotted? He's not shooting at him. Now he definitely is. Yeah, Fubuki looks like he's probably going to lose since he missed with his torpedoes. Come on. Let me at least get a shot before the Fubuki dies. I can't tell which way he's going. Looks like he's chasing straight after him. Kind of. Not really moving, actually. What? Oh, he's backing up. Crap. So... Got the New Mexico and then Nuremberg over there. Dang. Like, we are so far spread out right now. Six minutes. Well, we're winning, but that could change. It's probably going to. Well, he's not bad HP. I'm not bad. He's probably the lowest. Should I keep high explosive loaded? Go armor piercing. Let's go armor piercing. And hope that the destroyer is going after the Gneisenauer and not me. Fuso's pretty healthy too. Yeah, we can win this, but I'm expecting them. No, the Gneisenauer isn't doing too bad. Gotta aim this way. I can't see the HP of the ship he's fighting, but this New Mexico's not looking. Hello. Try and take out turrets. Oh. We're not spotting the destroyer yet. That doesn't mean much. Come on, knock out turrets. Damn it, hitting just a little behind him. He's not turning over here yet. Oh, he's turning away. There we go, that's one turret. And that's a dead New Mexico. Let's see if we can get in there and burn. It's the only one I can shoot at the moment. Yep, there's the destroyer. That Eisenhower isn't so healthy anymore. He's toast. Oh, he's actually put up a good fight over there. He fought the good fight, and now I gotta go after a destroyer. Yay. With my plane on cooldown. That's never good. Luckily we're in a war spite, so... I'm not sure if he fired all of his torpedoes or just some. Yeah, I'm willing to do this. God dang it, like right when I fired. Oh, I'll go high explosive. Excuse me. So, oh, those torpedoes again. Okay. I look like 3,000 HP. Yes. Stay lit, stay lit. That's the plane that's spotting them. Crap. You see that? The capture progress was at 0. And they hit. Oh. Cool. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Well, we didn't touch, but my fault, I guess. High explosive? Yeah. Looks like he's healed back a bit of his HP. I'll have to do something about that. So, torpedoes anytime? Should be here soon. We're still winning. Well, we got all the capture points, so yeah, we should be winning. Crap. We're still winning, though. Still winning. Still winning. I'm gonna go this way. Because at the chance that I get torpedoed, and then that guy gets the crap kicked out of him by the other. I don't know how to say it. It's like Bayern? I really don't know how to pronounce that one. I'm sorry. So, destroyers that do this, that kind of like take their time at firing torpedoes, it makes me think that he's maybe going after that while keeping me spotted, or he's just waiting for a really good opportunity to launch his torpedoes. Has he got him? Oh yeah. It's a win. Kind of figured I wouldn't get too many people watching it at this hour, but I just wanted to put out a live stream with letting people know my intentions from now on. Like, I do plan on live streaming more, but I'm gonna be doing it at kind of random times to see, you know, when I get the most people watching, so I get a good idea of when everybody's, I don't know, has free time, off work, not doing anything. I think as it gets colder and more into the winter, more and more people will start or be more inclined to watching videos. Because right now, summertime, everybody's out doing their thing because it's summer. I bought some other, yeah, the New Orleans. Definitely let's play this one. So do we want Norman? He's only rank 7, but he's not bad. Sir William, wait, he's battleship. Um, Destroyer, battleship, cruiser, destroyer. Yeah, I don't like them. And then he's kind of everything. Actually, what I was thinking was these skills, the beginner captains, commanders, like they're good at kind of everything, but they're not great at anything. That makes sense. So I think I'm actually gonna go Thomas. Um, Sonar. Yeah, sonar, yes. Torpedo detection. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. Speed flag, always. Beta flag, always. Camo, yeah, why not? Upgrades. We have some, so we could do like aiming. Propulsion. And I think we want to get. Hmm, maybe steering gear actually. Rudder shift. 6.9 and it'll knock off 40%. That's how much is that? Yeah. So it's taking off like 2 seconds, second and a half, somewhere around there. We'll see. Oops, too far. New Orleans. New Orleans. New Orleans. However you want to say it. New Orleans. It's a good ship. I like it. Pensacola, it's not bad. Yeah, it's still it gets just absolutely wrecked by battleships, but that's just kind of cruisers in general. And the Graf Spee with its armor is no different to that. I probably should play the Graf Spee a little more. Let's do that. We'll play that. Play that a bit more. Because I keep talking about it, but I'm not playing it much, huh? And actually, I want to take off these flags. So I just did this just to be a goofball. See how long it would actually take me to convert 10 of each and from the single ones. Um, yeah, we'll keep those. Could always use more credits. Keep Gunther. So if anyone does actually happen to watch this far through, first of all, thanks. Maybe if you watch this long, you can subscribe and like, and maybe even throw down some comments. How long have I been streaming? 79 minutes? It's a little over an hour. If you stayed this long, awesome, but something tells me probably not. Just, short attention span of most people on YouTube. That's me not being mean, that's just why you see a lot of videos that are like 5, 10, 15 minutes. The ones that get up into like the hour, half an hour, or something like that, are usually are packed full of a lot of content, or they're really entertaining, at least like they're telling a story. So that's kind of why I think that I might want to stream on other platforms as well. We'll see how that goes. I'm thinking this might be a little too aggressive, but the ship has to get in close. That's what I feel. It has to get close for the guns to really work. But that's when you're kind of at your most vulnerable, because battleships are pretty accurate at close range. And they hurt. Is that a tier 3? It is. Yeah, Spurgeon. So I'm not really worried about the Dane, but I'm gonna run into that island. Or landmass. Can't really tell if it's an island. It's huge. I think it's an island though. Hey, you said it was clear. I wish I'd tell you if like your back turrets are clear, but not your front turrets. There's the Dane again. He's coming back. We'll just wait here for a second. How far is he out? 4 seconds. Oh, he turned. Damn it.
Concentrate fire on the target. Affirmative.
So 9 versus 9. Yep. I don't dare push because I'm not sure if my teammates will actually back me up. I mean, I'm sure they will. Shoot at what I'm shooting, but I'll be the only one that's really spotted. Ooh, that was actually kind of a good hit from us too. Probably mostly the Arizona. Let's be real. Let's transit since the Congo is moving that way. Even though the Congo is inaccurate, I still don't want to get hit by those guns. They hurt. When they do hit, they hurt. Mitsuki. Max range. Turning away? Yeah, he's running away. So let's not even waste the shells. So our destroyer is trying to cut off the Congo and their destroyer. We have a friendly Graf Spee. Graf Spee? Spee? I don't know. He's pushing into the middle. Not taking too much damage yet. I'm wondering if he'll take too long to go out there, or should I cut around the middle? I think I should. I don't know. I'm just not sure what the Congo is going to do. Other than eat torpedoes. Looks like he might have took one. Maybe? Maybe not. And again, I'm at 3/4 speed. Nice. So you did hit him. Oh no, that was that fire or flood? I have a hard time telling the difference between some of the icons sometimes. So I got armor piercing loaded. If I go to high explosive, I'm probably going to miss a shot on a destroyer. But they're big enough, they're going to overped. I mean, most armor piercing will, but... It's going to come this way. Yes, of course. Hello. Shoot? Thank you. What is he going to do? That's New Mexico, not looking this way. Just gonna run into that island. I think so. So let's fire straight at him. Yep, he's backing up. And I'm like steering right into the path of one of these. I always do that. I never do it quite good enough. Oh, nope, good miss. Bummer. Fire! Not looking this way, right? Right. Sweet. Arizona to save today. So this New Mexico is gonna be looking at me. I just have to tap the Dane. And can't even do that. Oh, dispersion. Oh. All three hit. Okay. Then what was with it with the first turret? Like, there we go. That's kind of dispersion we like right there. That's not the dispersion we like. No. This Dane's still alive. You know, for being tier 3, it's not doing too bad. He hasn't been hiding at the back. He's been within shooting range. Not particularly me, but my team. I citadel them with high explosive. Oh, he's right there. Dang it. So I just wasted my torpedoes. And I know I'm about to run into an island, but... Hey, guys. Thank you. Why can't we turn that sound off? Like, we can turn off the collision avoidance, right? So the game will stop trying to avoid islands for us. But why can't we turn off the sound, too? Like, just having the visual indicator that, hey, there's an island there. Like, that's what I see, because sometimes I'll play with music on, and I won't hear the beep, beep. I swear he's like right there. And I would like to back up and turn that way, but actually, you know what? Let's go forward. He's just trying to cap, which he did, but okay, he's backing up. Oh, look. Another fighter plane. Like, we don't have aircraft carriers, but I already hate planes. Where you going? Come with me! Come with me! He definitely... He's aiming at me. I'm the only thing that he can shoot. So... Crap. Go like this. That's probably too much. We need to fire again. Whatever. He's probably gonna get me on his front turrets. Yep, there they come. Ooh. Overpens. Turn back in, turn back in. I turned out way too far.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Shot. Oh, yep, I'm dead. Oh my god, I lived. Nope, never mind. I couldn't freaking repair fast enough. Like, I swear I hit the button. So, yeah, Furitaka has torpedoes. Who would have thought? My biggest weakness is I don't pay attention to the map when I really need to. Graf Spee. Graf Spee? Graf Spee. What time is it? It's about 12:30, so here soon I'm probably gonna cut the stream. Should play the Nuremberg again. I was having fun with that one. So, do we want to help defend A, cap B, or flip C? Well, we're not that quick. We get Citadel really easily from the side. Actually, at range, when the shells are coming down at us, we can still get Citadel pretty easy. So, how about we just not get spotted? We'll go. I think push A, possibly. There's a yuck. I'm sorry, York. Dang it. I fired too late. It's gonna hit the island. That aiming is so not right. Like, if you're aiming behind an island because of a ship and it goes undetected, you should still be able to aim behind that island. Like, if you can lob it, I mean. If you can't lob it, then yeah, of course. But there should be some way that you can aim it to where you can hit behind an island while it's not locked on. Like, hiding behind an island is so powerful if it's done right, but it's kind of hard to do it right. One way is just not being spotted. That's actually the easiest way. Because even though people can see your shots just coming out over and over and over again, they can't shoot you at all. Even if they have a pretty good idea of where you are behind that island, they can't aim behind the island, even if they could hit that spot if they were locked onto it. There's small little, I don't know, fixes, or it's hard to say fix, because a lot of the things are kind of intentional because it's on PlayStation and they wanted to create from what I understand, the way I interpret it is they want a faster paced game, so that's why they have everything closer. You spawn closer, and they don't want big, overpowered, tier 10s at point blank range, so they have it at tier 7. And everything is just kind of geared around quick gameplay. What that means, or why they're doing it that way, I can't fathom an idea. I'm not going to really guess because I don't know, but I mean, there is suspicions. Fade away. Sorry, something a little stuck in my throat. But but faster gameplay or faster matches means more frustrated, means spending more money to get something better. I don't know. Like, I can't see why they would want to change World of Warships from World of Warships. We're talking like on PC, by the way. When this game was announced, everyone assumed it would be kind of like World of Warship or World of Tanks Mercenaries, where it mimicked World of Tanks pretty closely. There's differences. Now there's more differences than there was when it first released. But we expected that with World of Warships Legends, and it's not. It's actually, it looks the same, and it has the same feel to it, but it plays very different because of everything. Everything has been changed so drastically in one direction, which is fast gameplay, fair gameplay, and I really should stop going broadside. Who the hell is it hitting me? Did he just hit me with his back turrets? That's it? What'd I do to him? Oh, yeah. So I was talking, not really paying attention, but... So, like the 9 versus 9, tier, 7-tier spread, the commanders, so many things. So many things. What's that Negato? Like, smokescreen, maybe? Like, at all? Hello? I mean, I could have let him know, like, by, say, smoke screen, send a smoke screen, or just spam it, but I don't want to be annoying. And people tend to, like, in comments and all kinds of things, will boast about how knowledgeable they are. Well, how come I never come across these knowledgeable players? Maybe it's because I play at weird hours, and I don't know. Like, the people that are playing now around in the US, because that's where I live, are like tired and kind of brain dead. You know, they should be sleeping, but they're not. That that kind of thing. I'm actually not quite to that brain dead state yet, but I am starting to get tired. But then something I've noticed around this time, between like 10, 11, midnight, there's kind of a change in how people play. It's consistent enough that I can say that something's happening with the player base. Like, so I'm thinking like it's European, you know, they're waking up and everybody's having their morning coffee and their brains are turning on and like, hey, let's play some World of Warship Legends. Or there's that time when you're tired, when everything kind of just clicks. Only like real true late night gamers will understand what I mean by this, but you kind of get into a zone. You're so tired, but you're so focused at the same time. And everything's happening the way that you want it to and it's in your favor and whatnot. Ironically, like right after that moment, it usually lasts for like an hour, maybe 2 hours. But right after that, like your gameplay just nosedives and you can't do anything right. And that's kind of around now if you think about it. Like most of the country is they're either at the point where they should be sleeping and they're going to bed, or they get to the point where, you know, that uh, late night focus comes in. Everything's peaceful. There's no noise outside. No one's, running around. No cars, no people, no nothing. And you can just focus 100%, but you're actually getting really tired. It's a weird moment. And I really only experience it when I'm gaming. I'm trying to think of a time when I can really focus when I'm tired on something. No, like video games is kind of the only thing, but whatever. Let's play the Sharn horse. Because, like I'll keep saying, the Graf Spee is basically a Sharn horse without armor. And it's Sharn horse without armor, and it's classified as a cruiser. So you can't use battleship commanders for the battleship guns because the ship is classified as a cruiser. You have to use cruisers, and cruisers are generally accurate. So to have a commander to buff the accuracy for a cruiser would mean that like the Hipper and the Nuremberg and the York would become very overpowered and very, very precise. Or maybe not overpowered, but they would be very precise. So it would come down to how good your aim is. And I suppose they don't want to have that scenario where Yorks and Nurembergs and all of the kind of German cruisers are citadeling you from 17 kilometers and they have amazing dispersion. Each shell just rains in. Basically, what I'm saying is none of the German cruiser commanders or captains, are ideal for the Graf Spee because of the behavior of the guns. It works good for being a cruiser, and actually, like the York and the Nuremberg and whatnot. I mean, I was just playing them on here before. The Nuremberg, very accurate, very fast firing. It's a fun ship. The York is fun, especially if you can get multiple armor piercing shots into the broadside of another cruiser. You just delete them. So they don't really need a buff to their accuracy, but at the same time, you almost need like a specialized captain for the Graf Spee because of how different the guns are from your original German cruiser line. These guns they're inaccurate. They're very inaccurate. It's typical German battleship guns. They're inaccurate. They're kind of slow firing. They can hit hard, but because of the low caliber, the chances of getting a really good penetrating hit and multiple penetrating hits is kind of slim. You're going to get more bounces and shatters with your armor piercing than anything. Or overpens. Overpens are really frustrating because they're only 800 damage. One shatter, 3 bounces, 1 pen. It was Queen Elizabeth, but is that the Arizona? So there's definitely a destroyer in there. Our Fuso is understandably a little cautious. Not sure what our Icarus is going to do. They're just a 3 turrets. Yep, there's the accuracy right there. Right there. That's battleship accuracy. And the new premium cruiser, the Graf Spee, has that accuracy. So I'm not saying it's horrible. I'm not saying it's really bad. It does great at close range, as long as you're not, you can angle your armor, you can mitigate damage. So you really have to know what you're doing with that ship. It makes it hard because of how the guns handle. So having captains that are like a general that are general skills that can kind of be used for multiple classes or multiple ships, and it's cool that you can interchange them without spending gold or credits or anything. You can just put them on any whatever. You can swap out the skills. So it's kind of hard to say that the commander system just needs to be thrown out, because some parts of it do work. But I want the ability to specialize a captain to a ship, not a class, but to a very specific ship with very specific skills. The Graf Spee, if I could buff the accuracy and the reload, maybe even the speed, and those would be well within it'd be reasonable, is what I'm trying to say, because of how that ship performs. It's a good cruiser if it had better guns. Its torpedoes are pretty good. I'll give it that. They're better. Well, when I say pretty good, they're better than the Scharnhorst, right? They're better than maybe the Turbines because of the longer range. But at the same time, these ships you kind of want to get into close fights anyway. Scharnhorst and the Graf Spee. You want to get in close enough to where your guns are scoring multiple hits. That's when these smaller caliber German battleship guns really start to show what they can do. But if you're fighting another battleship and they're angling, so you're probably going to want to be firing a high explosive. And the German high explosive is not that great. Arizona probably shouldn't be broadside to them. Is that 4 hits? Not bad. Oh, he's got the special camo on it. Oh, America. That thing should have fireworks. It's not American enough. Wow. So, Arizona is facing me down, focusing me down, facing me down. The Arizona is focusing me down. Who's that? What was that? That random explosion hit? Whatever? Yeah, I need to turn now. Oh, look. There goes my guns. Like, I need my guns. God dang it. Sorry. Really? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of my team are dead. 2 of them are dead, the destroyers at least, but they don't really need the destroyers anymore because everyone on our team is spotted, except for our destroyers, which are... They're bowling a Queen Elizabeth. And holy shit, I just got set on fire 3 times. Well, shit. This is what happens when the Sean horse comes under focus fire. I'll be honest with you, I didn't think that guy was going to die that fast. I should have probably looked at the HP as I was sailing over here. We got a teammate over there. Oh, he's aiming. What's he aiming at? I mean, I'm gonna die. What the fuck does it matter? So, what is he? Is he aiming at the Queen Elizabeth? Look at all this. Broadside, kinda. I mean, yeah, he's broadside to me. I'm not shooting. I'm frustrated, and I don't really care. What are you aiming at? Oh, I think he just like they disconnect. Is his guns moving? I think he disconnected. Went AFK, something like that. So there, yeah, there's a free kill for the enemy. Online gameplay. Am I right? Am I right? Huh? Benson's almost dead. Might get the kill on the Queen Elizabeth. There goes the Queen Elizabeth. So yeah, unless this destroyer can pull off something really big in the next 5 minutes and 40 seconds, we're gonna lose. And actually probably sooner than that because the points are almost at 700. Yep, random teams. I didn't get to do much. All I did was I sailed forward a little bit, fired a few times, realized that the rest of the enemy team is in front of me, turned, and died. Like, that's, a shortened version of it, but that's basically what happened. 9 versus 9. Great idea. Please, please, 12 versus 12. This game should be played with 12 versus 12. 9 versus 9 just doesn't work. 3 per cap, 3 per, 1 on the left flank, 1 on the right flank, 3 in the center. Sorry, like group. So you have 1 group of 3, 1 group of 3. It doesn't work. Because if 2 of your teammates that spawned over with you decided, I'm going to kill myself, or I'm going to try something aggressive, and they end up dying because they get hit by torpedoes, they get citadeled, they get focused down. So now you have 1 ship that's going to die. It might be on full HP, might be a good player, but 3 against 1 means you lose, period. You could try to run to your team and hope that you have the camo or concealment to go undetected and get to your team. So destroyers can sometimes get away with this. Cruisers, if they're far enough away, but destroyers are faster than cruisers, and you didn't kill any of them on the flank, which means there's probably a destroyer, or at least somewhat of a stealthy cruiser that can kind of keep up with you. Yeah, we need more teammates. No one will probably ever hear this, but it helps me to vent this a little bit. It's so frustrating. 9 versus 9 is it. I understand where the idea came from, and I can respect wanting to try something new to experiment. The experiment has been since beta. It's not working, at least in my opinion. Then again, they could come up with new changes to better remedy this stuff. We'll see. I personally I can't see a way out of it, but then again, that's why I'm playing the game and not making the game. So, like I said, I have good ideas. I did make the joke at Wargaming should hire me, but in all in in all honesty, I'm not a game developer. I don't know how things like these can be fixed. But I do have some ideas on, well, maybe we could try this. Maybe? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Huh. So, with me getting frustrated, and it's about 15 minutes to 1 in the morning, by the way. I think I'm gonna call this stream done. My next stream I'll be sometime technically later today, but we'll say tomorrow because tomorrow doesn't start until I wake up. That's how I look at it. Uh, I don't know if I'm gonna stream every day. Uh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream or release a video every day, but I do want to release videos more regular and stream more often. So if anyone has made it this far, I really appreciate it. Um, I'm just reading something. So yeah, we're gonna call this stream a close. Bring this stream to a close. There we go. So thank you very much for watching. Have a good time and try to have fun. I think that's one of the key things to this game. Gotta have fun. And I try to, but sometimes the teams just really get to you. Alright. Catch y'all later. Goodbye.